why don't we come onto our backs? And as always, feel free to bend your legs, keep them straight, open them wide, rest them in, whatever you like. The hands can rest on the body to guide the breath, or on the ground in a nice, open, receptive posture. Feeling the weight of your body on the ground. Letting the eyes close if that's comfortable for you. And starting to feel the movement of
Kelly, your camera's on.
feeling each exhale help the body release into the ground. Feeling each inhale opening into the body, opening up the body. Expanding and relaxing with each breath. The inhale filling into as much of the body as it can. And the exhale letting go completely. And now if your legs are straight, please bend them. And we'll send the arms up into the air. And reach the hands up so that it lifts the shoulders away from the ground. And then keep reaching until it lifts the head. And then roll the shoulders back and down. And release back down. So reaching up so that the shoulders lift up. Keep reaching up until the head and upper back lift up. Stay lifted and then roll the shoulders back down, and we'll hold here. And release down. Good. Again. Reaching, lifting, lowering shoulders. Continuing. Reach, lift, roll. And down. Reach, lift, roll. 2 more. And down. Good. And let the arms come overhead. Separate the knees to hip width apart. And lift the hips. Push down into the feet. Lift the buttocks. Lift the tailbone. Hold. Now lift the arms and try to crunch up while you're still in this bridge. Reaching the hands toward the knees. Keep lifting the buttocks. So you're moving your pubic bone toward your face and your face toward your pubic bone. And release. Relax the arms. Roll the head from side to side. And lift the feet in the air. Press the low back into the ground. Press the belly toward the low back to really flatten it. And keep it flat as we lower 1 foot down at a time. Lowering from the hip, not from the knee. The knee stays at the same bend. Really making that effort to press down through the belly to keep the back flat as the leg lowers. Just go back and forth, side to side. Be aware of your breathing. The breath will help you. I know a lot of times people tend to hold their breath when they do abdominal work. Let's do one more on each side. And hug the knees in. Let your back relax. Let your belly relax. Let your breath be luxurious. Okay, so we work the upper abs, the middle abs, the lower abs, and we're just going to work those obliques on the side. So send the legs up. Maybe flex and point the feet a little bit just to Help stretch out the legs. Okay. Now, you can use both hands, or if the neck is sore, you can bring your right hand behind the back of your head. So either both arms up toward the feet or right hand behind the back of the head. We're going to reach across to the right foot and lift and lift. Hi, Meg. And lift and lift. Exhale as you come up. Inhale as you go down. And switch sides. And one more. And relax. Bring the knees in. Maybe rock a little bit from side to side. Okay. Then we're going to rock lengthwise, and we're going to rotate in a circle. The movement happens during the rock. Once you make it back around to the front, rock again the other way. Once you come to the front, cross your ankles, rock over them onto hands and knees. Starting in the table pose, feeling the arm bones going straight down into the ground, the leg bones solid. Just taking some nice, deep, easy breaths and really feeling the ground below you and the steadiness in your body, the support you get from the four legs of your table. Feel your breath. And then we'll send the right leg back and the left arm forward. Keeping the gaze down, lifting the belly up to support the back. Steady, even breath. And then take that right leg out to the side. Come all the way up, reach the arms up, inhale. Exhale, right arm down, slide it down the leg. Left arm over, gaze up and to the left. Eyes closed if that's okay for you. And then feeling the breath, filling into this open space. Relaxing down into your exhale. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, bring the hand down to the ground. Lift the right leg. Take the right arm up. If you want to challenge your balance even more, close your eyes. And then bend that right leg. Take hold of the foot with your right hand. Pull the heel toward the buttock. And then press your hips forward. Good. Release the hand down to the ground and bring that right knee behind the left knee. Good. And then with the right hand on the ground, lift the left leg up. Squeeze the thighs together and twist. Open the breath up into the chest. Release the hand down. Take the feet wider and sit behind your legs. Left leg over right leg. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, bring the hand to the upper back. Take the left hand to the right elbow and press down. And then reach the left hand behind your back. Walk it up your back toward or maybe possibly to your right hand. Expanding on the inhale. releasing on the out breath. Release the arms, reach them up, inhale. Exhale, fold over the legs, relax the hands down. Let the elbows sag toward the ground, let the head release down, heavy. And then just feel the breath expanding and letting go. Deep inhale, complete exhale. Relaxing the body, relax the hands, the face, the legs, the jaw. And inhale, roll up, reach up. Exhale, flip yourself over and come back into table. Lining hands under shoulders, knees under hips, back is flat, gaze is to the ground, eyes can be open or closed. Steady, rhythmic breath. Send the left leg back and the right arm forward. Lift the belly. And send the left leg out to the side, even with the right knee. Lift the body and arms up, inhale. And exhale, left arm down. Releasing over to the left, gazing up and to the right. Breathing up under those right ribs. Relaxing down as you exhale. See if the breath can really stretch open this space between the right hip bone and the right lowest rib. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale the hand to the ground, level with your knee. And then left leg up, parallel to the ground. Left arm straight up. And again, you can close your eyes to challenge the balance a little bit more. And bend that left leg, reach your hand back to your foot and pull the heel to the buttock and then press the hips forward. Roll that left shoulder back. release the foot, bring the left hand down, bring the left knee behind the right leg, and then with weight in the left hand, we're going to twist and reach up with the right arm. Squeeze the legs together to help deepen the twist. And release the arm down. Make sure the feet are nice and wide and sit back in between them. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, hand to the upper back. And then bring your right hand to that left elbow and press the arm down. And then release and bring the right arm behind your back and walk the hand up your body to or toward your left hand. Maybe you can grab your fingers. And inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold over your legs, resting your hands, dropping your elbows. Even if you're not low enough to the ground to bend your elbows, relax your elbows. Just let them be some slack in the arms. Let the weight of your head be heavy. Exhale all the air out and really feel yourself deflating and releasing. On your next inhale, roll up, reach the arms up. Exhale, flip over. Uncross your knees. Coming onto hands and knees with the hands in front of the shoulders, about a hand's length. Fingers spread wide. Toes curl under. Take a breath. Exhale, lift the knees. Take downward dog. Inhale, come down and flip over onto the tops of the feet, upward dog. Inhale, curl the toes, downward dog. Exhale, come over the toes into upward dog. Go back and forth at your own pace. You might go slower, you might go faster. Just listen to your breath. The next time you come in upward dog, stay there. If upward dog is not working for you today and you would like to be in cobra instead, then bring your legs down, bring your pubic bone down, bend your elbows. If you're in upward dog, you're on the tops of your feet and your hands and nothing else. And then let's send the chest forward. Roll the shoulders back. Feel the breath filling into this shape of the front body, rounded and open. And then come into downward dog. Spread the fingers wide, press forward through the fingers, press back through the thighs, down through the heels, roll the shoulders down the back. Drop your head and heart. As you inhale, let the upper body lengthen. As you exhale, press down through the heels, let the lower body lengthen. Lift the right leg up. Keep the hips level with each other. And now bend the right knee and rotate the belly to the right. Flex the right foot. Push the foot back behind you. Look under your right arm. The hands still press forward. That left heel is pressing down, just as the right heel is pressing back. The breath filling into the body. And then lift the legs straight up again. Look forward, inhale. Exhale, step the right foot up between the hands. We'll bring the back heel onto the ground so that the left foot is at an angle. The front knee is bent. Lift the torso up. Bend deeply into that right knee. At the same time, push back into the left thigh and then bring the left hip toward the right knee. And then glue your left heel down into the ground, really strong. Good. And we'll take that left arm up. And feel the long line from the left foot to the left fingers, keeping that left hip moving toward the right knee. Good. And then bring the right arm up. You can take your gaze up and lift your heart, or just look straight ahead. Keep moving the front knee and the back thigh away from each other. Good. And take the arms out to the side. We're going to turn to the right, a revolved warrior two. Really pushing back into that left leg. full breath. And open the arms out to the front again. Clasp the hands behind the back. Lift the heart. Inhale. Step the back foot slightly forward. Straighten the front leg. Inhale. Exhale. Fold over that front leg, lifting the arms. Scoop the lower belly in and up. Deep, long, slow breaths. Notice which thumb is on the outside of your clasp. Release the hands down. Walk them forward and lift the left leg up. Bend the front knee. Step the left leg all the way back. Step the right leg back. Come into a plank. Now, without moving the hands or the arms, just lower the chest down so that the shoulders become higher than the upper back, and then push down and let the upper back become higher than the shoulders. So it's almost like you're doing these little push-ups, except you're not bending the elbows. It's all happening up at the shoulders. A few times now. Good. And then push back into downward facing dog. Lift the left leg up without lifting the left hip higher than the right hip. So it's like you're doing a split. Imagine a crane pulling your left heel up higher. Good. Now bend that left knee, roll the belly to the left, look under the left shoulder, flex your left foot, and push the left foot back behind you. Press the hands forward and the right heel down. Feel the breath in the belly. And then lift the leg up again, look forward, inhale, exhale, step the foot up between the hands. Bring the back heel down, and then lift the body up. Bend deeply into the front knee, and press back strong into the right thigh. Really anchor your right heel. Like, just imagine a nail right in the middle of the heel going into the ground. And then keep that down as you bring that right hip, aiming it for the left knee. We'll take the right arm up. And really feel that length from the right foot to the right hand. left arm up, shoulders down. Stay active in that right hip coming forward while the thigh is pressing back and the heel is pressing down. Breathing up into the heart, relaxing the shoulders down. Open the arms out to the side. Take a breath. Exhale, turn to the left. Revolved warrior two. Really pushing back into that right foot. Keeping the front knee bent. And back around to the front. Exhale, clasp your hands with the non-dominant clasp. Step the back foot a little forward. Straighten the front leg. Inhale into the chest. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Lifting the arms. Dropping the head. Scooping the lower belly in and up. Release the hands to the ground, a little bit in front of the foot. Shift your weight forward into the hands. Lift the right leg all the way up, folding over your left leg. And then slowly lower the right leg to the back. Walk your hands around to the center and between your wide stance. Adjust your heels so that both feet are facing forward. And fold down over your legs. Every exhale, releasing a little more. Releasing doesn't necessarily mean going further in the pose, but every exhale allows us to release some of the tensions held in the body. And often those tensions are creating a certain amount of stiffness, and when we let them go, we are more flexible, but that's not really the point. The point is just to let go of the built-up stress that we carry in ourselves. And then lift the body so that it's parallel to the ground. Take the hands to the hips, elbows to the sky, and slowly lift yourself up to standing. Turn the left foot to face forward, step the right foot up. Release the hands, close the eyes if you're able to. Feel the feet on the ground. Feel the breath rolling through the body. Lift and spread your toes and lower them down. And let weight shift into your left foot. Feel the whole body lined up over that left foot. Solid, unwavering. Lift the left arm up. Let the eyes open softly, finding a spot in front of you to rest your gaze on. Turn the right palm to face out. And then lift your right foot into the right hand, keeping the palm facing out. And then kick the right foot back and up. Reach up through the left pinky. Deepen your breath. And relax down. Beautiful. Close the eyes. Lift the toes, spread them wide, lower them back down. Shift weight into your right leg. Really take a moment finding where the body placement perfectly lines up to create a real solid grounding into that right foot. And then steady your breath and bring your awareness to your breath. Take the right arm up. Maybe you noticed as you lifted the arm that the breath became longer. And then we let the eyes open softly, but we keep our inner focus on the breath. Left palm turns out, bringing the left foot into the left hand. Kick the foot back and up, reaching up with the right hand. Not hinging forward, but keeping the chest lifted. Keeping the breath engaged. And release down. Inhale, the shoulders up to the ears. Inhale, lift them higher. Inhale, lift them some more. Exhale out of the mouth, drop them down. Again, inhale up, inhale up, inhale up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Lower belly scoops in and up. Feet push down, thighs lift up. And then just feel your breath. Take in all the breath you can and then let all the breath go. You can let your hands hang down. You can bring them to the backs of your legs. You can take opposite elbows. You can tuck the hands under your feet. to your back. Starting with knees bent so that you can lift your hips, tuck your tailbone, lower back down, and then release your legs and shake them out. If you're using an eye pillow, you can place that on your eyes now. Then we'll all let the legs rest out away from each other and the arms rest out away from the body, palms up. Inhale deep through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing the body into the ground. Inhale deep. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing the jaw, separating the lips a little bit, relaxing the tongue. Inhale deep. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing the activity of the mind, letting go of the thoughts, letting go of the plans, the memories, the images, and then even letting go of the breath. Just letting the breath breathe you. Bringing all of your awareness, feel of the breath, however it happens. Just allow and rest. Rest the mind, rest the body. Deeply relaxed. Letting go. Letting go. Letting go. Breathe into your heart. Move fingers and toes. Reach the arms overhead. Take a deep breath, stretch long. Hug the knees to the chest. Rock from side to side. Feel the ground massaging your back. Come center. Rub the hands together, the soles of the feet together. And roll over onto either side, resting your head on your underside arm, resting your body on the ground, resting your awareness in how it feels to be here in this moment, to be breathing, to be resting, to be held by the earth. And slowly begin to press yourself up, letting your head come up last, coming into any comfortable seated position, sinking down into the sit bones, lifting to the crown of the head. Inhale, the arms reach up. Exhale, hands together at the heart. Inhale the heart up to the hands. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Inhale deeply, breathing in from bottom to top. Take it all in. Let it all go. Drop the chin to the chest. Namaste.